Joining us now is Alamogordo Tennis. Their season begins on Thursday. They host Goddard for a duel. That'll be at 3 p.m. over at the Oregon Tennis Courts. And then I think the weekend after that, you guys are in Albuquerque. Is that right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That voice here is Coach Raymond Montoya. Coach, how many years now is it for you in front of Tiger Tennis?
This will be my 5th year.
All right. Just blown right by. It's been fun with this group?
It's been very exciting, and time goes really fast. So
Okay, very good. Coach, if you want to introduce the 5 that you brought with you today, you got 4 seniors and a junior, right?
I do, yes. We got Captain Evony Lopez. We got another Captain Tate Westover. We got another Captain Jaxon Spencer. We got another Captain Eva Westover. And then we got Mackenzie Stitt.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good. All right. Coach, what's the offseason been like? Have you gotten a good amount of participation from everybody? Because I know you guys don't have a set offseason where you can only work a certain amount of times. They can be out working with you guys all throughout the year, right?
Right. No, we get a lot of participation. We have a few younger kids that came out this year, but, and then all our returners, about 14 of them, and then about 5 JV players. But we practice about 3 days a week, but a lot of them are busy with other spring or fall sports. So, it's a hit and miss, but majority of them come out and we just work on our mechanics, and they always work hard, and they have a really good work ethic. So it's just a great job every time.
Okay. And you feel like, you guys are in a good spot going into this season? Obviously both teams made state last year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always feel comfortable with these athletes. They dedicate themselves to this sport, and they work really hard. And we always feel comfortable that we're going to compete every time we go against another school. And, I'm just excited for this year. They're great athletes.
Okay. Move over here to Evony. And Evony, how about you? What's been your off season been like? Is it just been working with the team? Have you gone and done some traveling and playing tennis this year at all?
No, just working with one of our coaches, Jordan, a lot over the summer and during preseason, and that's about it. Going out and hitting with my teammates every once in a while.
Okay. And are you involved with some other sports outside of tennis, or?
I just started powerlifting this year.
Okay, very good.
But that's it.
All right. Have you seen that kind of helping you a little bit in your tennis game at all, or?
I think so, yeah. I think it makes me be able to hit a little harder.
Okay, very good. Are you enjoying powerlifting?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, okay.
I'm super buff now, so.
Okay, there you go. That's it's what, more than anything else, it's the intimidation factor. You go out there with it and you just flex muscles at the opponents, and then exactly. I think that's a good tactic, to be honest. Maybe where are you seeing improvement in your game from last season to this season? What maybe stands out for you?
Definitely my forehand. That's about it.
That's about it? Okay. What is it in your forehand? Just more consistent with it, or?
I think I'm more consistent, and I have more spin on the ball, and I can hit a little harder now.
Okay, very good. And who are you playing doubles with this year?
With Eva.
With Eva, okay. And you guys played doubles last year together?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So lots of familiarity. Is this, 2 or 3 years now, or just 2 years for you?
I think this is our 3rd year.
3rd year? Okay. So you guys are, it's secondhand. You don't even need to talk to each other out there too much.
Yeah, basically.
Basically, okay. But you should be talking to each other out there. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Very good. All right, we'll move over here to Tate, and tell me a little bit what your off-season's been like this year.
Yeah, so we're all friends off the court, so we'll just hit each other up and go hit whenever and just get some practice in.
Okay, very, very good. So that's mainly been the thing, no travel or anything, doing tournaments or stuff like that?
I've done a couple tournaments, but not too many.
Not too many? Okay. You been involved with any other sports this year, or?
Mostly tennis.
Mostly tennis. Okay, very good. I didn't know if you did anything in the fall or the spring or the winter. Okay. Where are you seeing improvement in your game? What stands out for you?
Probably just I'm starting to be able to kind of work the point better, just place the ball where I want it.
Okay.
So that's exciting, but.
All right. And you playing doubles with Jaxon? Or?
Yeah, I'm with Jaxon this year.
All right. Jaxon was giving Tate a little bit of a hard time just a second ago. So, because Jaxon, of course, would do that. Speaking of Jaxon, you were obviously busy with soccer in the fall, but I know obviously tennis is your sport. That's the one you really focus on, because I know have you doing any travel for tennis this off season?
Yeah, I've done a lot of tournaments, and even over the summer, I've done a lot of camps. I went to Nukes for 3 weeks, and then I went to a Boise UTR camp up in Idaho, and I also work with this guy at NMSU right now. His name's Roko Stepicic, I think is how you pronounce his last name, and he's helped me a lot in improving my serve and just my overall game.
Yeah, and they've got a good program over at New Mexico State with tennis at least it seems like over the last number of years.
They're doing pretty good this year too. So.
Yeah. Where are you seeing improvement in your game? I mean, obviously you've been playing a lot of tennis. Where do you feel like maybe you're better at than you have been in previous seasons?
I've definitely improved my second serve and just its consistency and being able to put it where I want. And probably just like my control overall. Like I can really, like I just like can hit the ball where I really want to like hit it and set myself up for the point.
Okay. And just how many years have you and Tate been a doubles pair? Is this first year or?
We just started this year.
Okay.
So
what is that? I mean, obviously, you guys are on the same team. You're around each other a lot, but is there a difference when you actually have to be playing in a match, with each other out there? Is it that big of a difference, or is it like no big deal?
We haven't really had our time to test that out, so I don't know how to answer. But
okay, you'll find out is what it'll be.
Yeah, I think we'll do fine. I think it's fun to play with them. I get along with them well, so it'll work out.
Thursday will be the first time you get to try that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Move over here to Eva, and what have you been doing in your off season?
Mostly, like Tate said, just hitting with friends and lots of hitting over the summer. We also went to a BYU camp, so that was fun.
Okay. And how about your game? Where are you feeling better at going into this season?
I would say my second serve, just like Jaxon was mentioning. I feel like it has more power, and I think it's going to be more consistent and better. I also feel like my attitude has improved. I feel like last year was a little hard, but this year I'm excited to go into season.
How much of a difference does it make when you have a second serve that you can rely on a little bit better?
It's a huge difference. Yeah. It's amazing because then you can rely on it. You're not scared that you're going to double fault all the time, and it's good to have that.
Okay, very good. All right, move over here to Mackenzie, and what's your off-season been like? You been involved with anything else outside of tennis?
Yeah, so over the summer I also went to Nukes for a tennis camp for 3 weeks, and then during fall I was involved a lot with athletic training during football season, so I didn't get to hit as much as I wanted. You can ask Coach about that. And then I do powerlifting as well, so I still do tennis, but yeah.
Yeah. Did you talk Evony into doing powerlifting? No. Yeah, did you?
I kind of talked her and my other friend Tally.
Did you? Okay. Very good. And are they enjoying it? Seems like they're having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, very good. Where are you seeing them? I know you say you didn't get to maybe hit it quite as much as you wanted to, but do you feel like better about your game in any spot going into this year?
I do. I feel good about, like they said, their second serves, and then my volleys I feel like have been more powerful than they were last year.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right. And who are you playing doubles with this year?
Tally.
Okay, very good. So you got all the tennis girls that are bulking up in the powerlifting, and just going to walk out there and intimidate everybody, I think is going to be the deal. Coach, obviously you got 5 here. If you want to talk about some of the other players that are going to be important to you guys this year, can you think of any of those off the top of your head?
They're all important. For the girls, we got Tate Westover, we got Shelby Stitt, and then we got Annabelle Romero and Shelby Romero. They put in a lot of work on the courts. They're very strong in doubles and singles, so we're very excited about what they're going to contribute to the girls' team. And the boys are a little younger, but we're excited for their work ethics and what they're doing. We got Dallin, and we got Benito, and we got Ryan, who's were here last year, but this will be kind of their first year playing a lot more matches. And then we have Baha, a foreign exchange student from Kazakhstan. And they're just excited to play. And then we also have Tristan Montoya, and he's going to help contribute with the team. So all those boys, and they have a lot of pros and to contribute to the team. So we're excited for all those boys.
Yeah, you had a little bit of turnover on the boys' team from last year to this year, so it's kind of some new players having to jump in there and fill different positions, right?
Yeah, it's a little different, but they just believe in themselves, and the boys really come together, and they're supporting each other and giving them voice. These captains really rally these boys together, so we're excited to see what they can do.
The group as a whole, boys and girls together, what do you like about this group? I mean, obviously there's a lot of experience. There's enough experience for the ones that you just mentioned, the ones that are maybe don't have the time on the court. They can help them out a little bit. What stands out to you about this year's team?
They all believe in the things that we're talking about. And the three main things we talk about is attitude, effort, and discipline. And all of them really 100% really try their efforts in all three of those things and use those three things in their entire tennis game. And they're always helping each other out at practice constantly. And tennis is like a roller coaster. You know, you have your great days and you have your bad days. And when we're having a bad day, their teammates are up there and they're picking them up, even at practice. And so we're really selling into those three things, and so it matches because it get really tough and you're out there by yourself sometimes. We're trying to get them to understand it's okay and figuring out the puzzle piece. So those are the things that we're really excited about, their strengths.
Oh, very good. Evony, I mean, what do you like being a part of this team? I mean, obviously you're one big group. You travel together. You do a lot of things together. What's your favorite part about this team this year?
Probably just making some great memories. We all have a good time, and I think it's just fun being able to be put in a position where I can help people and uplift them and really push them to be their best. So that's something I really like about our team.
And this is it for you. This is your last year with Tiger Tennis. So what kind of goals are you setting for yourself this year?
I definitely want to win district doubles and place in state this year.
Okay.
And I would really like my girls' team to win district overall. I mean, the boys too, I guess, but I don't really play for them.
Okay, gotcha. You want everybody to do well at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. You are a senior this year, so graduation just around the corner. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay. And I'm sure we've talked about this before, but what's coming up next for you? Have you decided college or something else? Or
I'm going to get my bachelor's at NMSU in biochemistry.
Okay.
And then go to med school from that.
Okay, very good. So tennis is just going to be kind of a hobby thing after this. You're going to be a little busy with the medical school thing.
Yeah, but I hope to be constantly playing and not really lose it.
Gotcha. Keep it as something that'll keep you fit and have fun with it.
Right.
Okay, very good. All right, move over here to Tate. I mean, what do you enjoy being a part of this group? Obviously, you guys have fun.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've all grown up with each other like for years. We all know each other super well, and we're all just friends on the team. So it's just a blast to come to practice every day and competitions, away tourneys. It's all so fun.
Something makes me think that you guys like to mess with each other and give each other hard. I can't imagine what that would make me think that. It could be that Jaxon's been over here during most of the interview trying to mess with Tate a little bit. Jaxon's got this innocent look on his face like, me? What? Am I doing something?
Yeah, he's a goofball.
How about goals for yourself this season? What kind of goals are you setting for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I was 4 last year and I'll be 2 this year, so I got to step it up. I'm going to be playing some better people, and I want to prove to myself that I can play well.
Are you excited about that, getting to be the 2 spot?
Yeah, I am. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Have you started thinking about after high school plans? You got another year to go. Is tennis something you'd like to continue?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll play tennis in college, but I'll probably go to BYU and then serve a mission for our church. So.
Okay, very good. You have a career, something you'd be interested in doing? Or
yeah, probably. I'm gonna go into science for a dental degree.
Okay, fair, good. All right, Jaxon, who is clearly the jokester of the group. He won't admit it, but what do you like about this year's team? I mean, obviously you've got some younger guys that you're trying to bring along. You're kind of the experienced one of the group. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I guess that's fair to say.
Maybe not in maturity, the oldest of the group. Is that fair to say?
No, I'm definitely most mature too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really enjoy going to practice every day with these guys. It's not something I want to just like miss. It's almost just like organized hangouts with some of your best friends. So it's just really fun every time we go. We have good energy all the time, always uplifting each other, and I know occasionally picking on each other, but that's just love for the game and love for each other. So yeah, it's really fun to just play.
Yeah. What about goals for yourself this season? What are you trying to accomplish this year?
I think hopefully a top 4 in state for singles is my main goal. And obviously our team to make state is going to be a little harder this year, but I think we can still do it. Yeah.
And so district, is that something you also like to win in singles?
Yeah.
You get a chance?
Yeah.
Okay. I know if you're going top 4 in state, you certainly want to win district before that. So, all And I know you've told me before, we talked about it with soccer previously, but tell us what you got coming up next after high school.
So I'm trying to go play college tennis. I got a couple of D2 and D3 offers, but I don't know if any of those are the ones that I'm really looking for right now. So I'm gonna play the season out, and I might go play at community college for a year up in Mesa Community College, and then just get my stats up and all my stuff up, and then hopefully transfer to a bigger school. And the ultimate goal is ASU, but that's going to be hard, but I think I can do it.
Okay, very good. And what you want to study at ASU? Or?
Yeah, I'm trying to be a nurse anesthetist, so I'm going to have to go into the medical field. So even the community college might be like, school is too much, so I might just have to focus on school and then not play tennis anymore. So it's just a decision for the future.
Yeah, you'll find out obviously when you get there, see if you can make both happen. So very good. Eva, how about you? I mean, what you enjoy about this group?
They're amazing. I'm really excited to make some memories with them this year. They're like our second family, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because let's be fair, for a while there, your whole family was like on the team. It felt like so.
Pretty much.
But obviously, it's become a second family for y'all. What about goals for yourself this season?
I'm hoping to win districts with Evony and hopefully place in state. We got 4th last year, so not enough to medal, but we're close. We're going to try and get there this year.
All right, very good. And excited for graduation, just around the corner?
Kind of terrified, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm excited too.
Okay, that day, excited and scared is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
What's coming up next for you? Is tennis something you're trying to continue, or?
Just leisurely, not in college, but I'm waiting on admissions letter from BYU this week, so that's coming up soon, and then hopefully I'll be at BYU for the next year and then serve a mission for my church, like Tate said.
Okay, very good. So big week. We'll cross our fingers for you. Yes. Obviously, it's a big week for you. And do you know what you want to do career-wise? I mean, obviously the mission will keep you busy there for a couple of years. But.
Yes, I'm going to be a PA, so going into the medical field.
Okay, very good. All right, move over to Mackenzie. What about this group? I mean, they seem like they're fun.
They're fun sometimes.
Okay.
I am excited for the memories as well, the away matches and stuff. Those have been some of my favorite things I've liked about being here in Alamo.
Okay, very good. Goals for the season? What are you kind of setting for yourself that you want to get accomplished in your senior year?
Just trying to enjoy it, I think. I don't really have any main goals. I think for girls team as a whole, I want to win districts, but and maybe make it to second day in state for individualized. But yeah.
Okay, very good. What's coming up next for you? You've got your plans for after school figured out?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to Oklahoma State. I thinking of doing exercise science major. I was thinking of athletic training, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Maybe go more into nutrition.
Yeah, you have family in Oklahoma? Is that you decided Oklahoma State's where you wanted to go?
I wanted to go to Baylor, but I don't want to go to Baylor.
Okay, very good.
So,
well, I will say Oklahoma State's probably not quite as expensive as Baylor is, so it makes a little bit of difference there. Very good. Coach, I mean, obviously, they're talking about, competing and winning districts, competing at state. What are your expectations for the group going into the year?
My expectations is for them to compete. Every time we step on the tennis courts, that they have the confidence to go out there and they know what to do. And if they bring a win, that's great. And if we have a loss, that's okay. We talk about those things all the time. We're always hoping that we can win a district champ, but at the end of the day, we're just hoping that they develop confidence for themselves and throughout their lives. And so that's the big win for all of us coaches.
Opening duel coming up on Thursday. When you talk to them going into the first matches of the season, what do you want them to accomplish? I mean, obviously win is at the top of the list, but what are you looking for them out of the first duel of the year?
We're just hoping that they have a strategy walking on the courts as singles. We've been talking about patterns. We're hoping they work on their patterns on the hitting, and then on doubles to communicate as much as they need to with their partners. And so, get the nerves out of the way on the first match, and hopefully we continue down the winning path.
Okay, very good. Well, 3 o'clock on Thursday, head over to the Oregon tennis courts and support Alamogordo tennis. You'll see these 5 in action, and Coach Montoya out there as well. Coach Jones along with you this year as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll look forward to seeing everybody out there, and good luck this season. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.